Okay. So, stream ended a little bit ago. Not because of me. Because they decided to be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's an update whenever you want to stream for an hour. I'm like, gotta get through it. I know that's not what I'm doing. Alright, so now I just gotta get my chat fixed. Bow. Alrighty. So my chat seems to be perfectly fine now. You guys can go ahead and chat away. I'll be able to see them all. But right now that I got my chat and I got a viewer, welcome to the stream, I'm going to slap on Battle Royale since the update just happened. Let's see what's new. Alrighty. Doesn't look like anything. But if you click news, boom, last chance, nothing's there, blah blah blah. You go over here, it's legit just nothing new. So bear with me for 5 seconds and let me figure out update history. Release stabilizing stability fixes to improve Fortnite. Okay, so it's trying to improve. Alrighty. Well, let's see how much they improved. Well, let's check the store. Everything's the same. I don't know. I might actually cop one of these skins. Okay. Let's jump in a quick solo squad. And after this, I'll probably jump back into a solos or solo duo. Ooh, sorry if you hear me gulping or burping. I know it's really rude of me, but can't help it. They might have. Oh, my server, I'm playing on NA West. East, I mean, not West. NA East is what I play on. But if you're asking about Fortnite service, we're about to find out. You look like a new person in my stream, so welcome. Ooh. Ow. Ouchie daisy. That is a heavy lag. I can understand why though. I'm running on squads right now, running the music and stuff. So let's minus the music. Let's just pop the chat up 100%. And let's go somewhere like retail. Thank you, bus driver. Let's go retail. If I lag too hard, I might just have to pop out of solo squads and do a little quick couple solos. Cause I mean, even in a solo match, when I had all that stuff set up, I wasn't going over a 90 ping. I was legit steady 60. Vizico. I hope I got that name right. I hate butchering names. Yeah. Can I what? I can in about 5 seconds. No chest. Nothing. And lag. Okay, well, seeing that I gotta go anyways for about 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and just exit that out. Let's see. What if I drop this? Open a new one. Here. YouTube. Okay. Let's jump into some solos. But first, history. Sorry. I love setting up something. It just makes me it's just part of me, okay? So there's an advertisement. Feels bad. 3 seconds. 2, 1, skip, unmute. Okay, I'll be back.
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I'll never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you win. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, pick and bake now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm facing down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and die. Will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone.
No copyright, please. No. There you go. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Outside. Oh, alright. Alrighty. So, let's hope I don't need to restart my application, because I seriously don't feel like doing that. Now, Paul, I don't know if you're still in here or not, which you're not. Feels bad, but I found me a new viewer. Whoa, sir. Okay, so music, no, understand. Anything? I can't even. Okay. Whew. I know it's being a little jumpy and it can't tell what it wants right now, but it doesn't want to lag. It doesn't want to lag. Please. Feel better soon. I didn't do nothing to you. I can't find my phone. I turn the Wi-Fi off on it. It's a feels bad moment. I was supposed to put it in my pocket. I just forgot about it. Nope. Phone's not in my pocket. Oh, there it is. Oh. See, I had to scare him away from this right here. Ooh. Okay, I understand. You don't like me, Mr. Thing. Nobody else is lagging. How British people take show. Let's try one more time. And if I go over 100 ping and continuously stay over 100 ping, then it is not for me to continue playing tonight or streaming for that. Okay, come on, go down. All you need to play Fortnite with is one hand, right? Okay. So. As you guys can see, my bad for burping again. I'm over a. Oh, never mind. The game wants me to play. Now it's saying no. Okay. So we see how. Let's see how my shots are on, or how my shots are right now. Because I know there's at least 2 people here. Like, it's Dusty. Even the old Dusty, whenever it wasn't popular, there's always 2 people there. So if there's not 2 people here, then there's legit no reason Dusty should even be here. But as you can see, my shot is not going to be on at all with this ping. Quit worrying about it for a second. Maybe it'll go away. And I've already beat you like you wanted me to. Mm-hmm. Okay. The way it's looking now, it'll be okay. But let's say I get the jitters again, right? I'm gonna end the live stream. Probably start a video up. Or my bad. In the live stream and finish this game out and go watch more YouTube videos. Because I want to figure out how to be the best of streamer, you know what I mean? Like a high quality streamer without a high quality equipment. So like all I need is a laptop for streaming. That's what I do now. Ooh. A pump versus attack. I think I'll go for clips. Okay. There is a battle going on in here, I just don't know where. Let's see what it does in one fight, and then I'll test it in a couple other fights. Well, first off, I know this right here is not what they meant to do. They meant to grab this gun. And it's fine, I'll grab it right now. Come on. I like that. That playstyle is quite nice. They don't stop moving, they don't do nothing. But I'm going to win this. I'm most likely going to win this gunfight if this guy would put this thing down. See what I mean there? He won that gunfight because he had a minigun. And that is the only reason. Let me clarify something before I end this stream, which I am about to do because that just pissed me the fuck off. I want to sit down and try hard on this game, one round. Like, no stream, no bullshit. Okay? The only reason that fight was lost is because I was going for a clip. And you seen his name, Gangsta Gamer, whatever. I'd have to go check it out again, back on stream, see if he's actually a streamer or not. I will probably put a link down in the description saying go subscribe. Because by all means, it's season 5, and anybody and their fucking grandmothers can play this game and hold down R2 with a minigun or a Tommy gun or P90 or SMG or suppressed anything. They can set down, hold R2 besides with a shotgun and a sniper in this game and get you. Discluding the deagle and revolver, because I was never ever allowed to do that. Anything else in this game, you can either sit there, hold it down, or sit there and just rapidly click it in someone's build in Season 5 and win the gunfight. Doesn't mean you're skilled, doesn't mean you're good at the game. doesn't mean you can destroy Ninja. He lost a gunfight because with your spraying, your bullets are going to through his shit, his builds. About 15 bullets are going to go through his builds, hit him. He's going to go down to like 25 HP. Now, keep in mind, this is real life scenario. Okay, say I was shooting this guy. Alright, well, let's get a better description. Okay? Say I'm this skin. This guy's wearing John Wick. And he doesn't have the cape. He has the visitor cape on. And he doesn't have the studded axe. He only has the lollipop. Or my bad. What is the season? Boom, right here. Season 3 pickaxe. Trusty number 2. Say he only has trusty number 2. Actually, how about we just kick it back completely? Bam. Season 3 out. He just came back. Left out Season 4 completely. And he has the high octane. He's a hired gun. He's perfect. Like, there's no hired gun back bling, or else I'll put that on. If you look, there's no hired gun back bling. None. So, let's say he's got all this on. But old Johnny boy doesn't like the back bling that he has on. So he goes over here to takes it off. So now he's just a normal old Johnny. Doesn't have anything on. Good old Reaper or John Wick. Now remember, I'm the elite agent with the back bling of this one, the frozen shard, the cape. Okay. I'm gonna put all those off. So boom, cape. Okay. I am the elite agent with the cape on, and I have the studded axe. Johnny boy just came here and he's like, oh, I've seen this gameplay. Let me go ahead and just rapidly spam this guy with my 3 Tommy guns. That is 150 bullets going to my build. Say 15 shots get through every clip. Okay, 15 out of 50. It's a solid, let's say 45 bullets. No. I'm gonna say 35 bullets. Because you're shooting the clip, 5 would be 45, 10 would be 40, 15 would be 35. So say a solid 35 bullets are hitting my build, and the other 15 of the 50 are spraying me in the body. Tommy gun does a good 22, 16, somewhere around there. Depends on where you hit them. Sometimes 32 in the body, mostly in the head though. 3 green Tommy guns will do at least 256 damage, maybe more. So take 50 minus 15, so 35 bullets are going into your builds, the other 15 is going into your body out of 3 clips. So 150 minus 35. Am I doing my math right here? I don't know. So let's say, let's get my calculator. Drum gun has 50 bullets minus 15, because that's about the average amount that gets through the build, equal 35. Okay, so now we'll go 150 minus 35 equals 115 bullets are going into your build from 150. So now 150 divided by 115 equals solid 35 bullets out of each of them going into you, or out of all of them. to 35. That right there. How much does an average Tommy gun do again? Like, well, okay, let's just say he has aimbot, so he's gonna lock onto your head. So 15 plus, let's say 34 is a headshot with it. 34. That's 49 HP. Now, if we're saying 35 times 200 HP, or 35 plus 200 equals that. But if we're saying 35 minus 200, that is a negative 165. So you would lose your full 200 shield, or you lose 200 shield to 200 HP or 100 HP, and still take about 65 more damage. Maybe even 165 more damage. So an average person on Season 5 will, let's see, Season 5 is 2 months. 2 to 3 months, I think. Yeah. Each season's like 3-4 months. That's, I don't know how many days. How many days are in a month? About 20, 25. So 25 plus 20. Okay. 25 plus 20 plus 22. Okay, equals 65 days or 67 days. I mean, that's yeah, I guess. But in the average damage of an actual Season 5 player, like we're talking the full embrace of Season 5, where you can just hold down R2 or left click or RB and spray down some builds, the estimated damage will be damn near about 2 million, maybe more. Give a lot, maybe. That's just estimated. Now, if we're talking about educated guess, I'm gonna say about, okay, so that does once every game. He probably kills, I don't know, let's say 3 people, gets the win. Boom. 2,000 XP. He's killed 3 people, which is 100 XP. Gets the dub, which is about 125 nowadays. So let's say about 2,000 XP. The damage dealt to players would be about 3,000. So in an average day, a Season 5 embracer, or someone who embraced Season 5 to the fullest, spray and pray meta, would do about 100,000 damage every day. And that's going on through all of Season 5, which is about 4 months. So I'm going to say around a couple 100 million, almost 1 billion damage. Now this is just estimated. I could be 1,000% wrong on this, but if I am correct, which I seriously think I am, that's going to be well over enough damage to completely take over Fortnite. I'm just going to say this now. There's been more damage from a single person, I'm just going to say this, single noob, single trash player has done a lot of damage from embracing Season 5 and spraying with their Tommy guns and P90s than Ninja does every single day, on stream and off stream. I'm not calling Ninja out. I'm not saying he's trash. Ninja is probably one of the best players. There is not a #1 player in the world. Never will be. Just never. Now there might be on Call of Duty, like let's say Call of Duty World War II. This clan's got its best, this clan's got its best, this clan's got its best. Same goes for Fortnite. Call of Duty period. Optic Gaming. Optic Scumper. 100%. He is the best player on Optic right now. In Optic. Not playing. He loves playing Fortnite. He's good at Fortnite. I'm just talking about his Call of Duty skill alone. He is a master at his craft. Now let's go back to good days in Call of Duty for FaZe. FaZe Rain. He would hit his shots. He would make people laugh. He would do everything a good player would do better. I was an average quickscoper. Dropped a nuke a game every 4 games, my bad. Then I got hacked. So I just started playing for fun. My KD drastically dropped because when I was in a clan on Black Ops 2, the very first clan I made on there, it didn't go too well. We made it to the pro leagues. We fought a couple of the pro teams that you guys are noticing today. And yeah. And it was a long time ago, so I'm not going to say any of them remember. I barely remember. I don't even remember the names. I just remember going up against some high-skilled, very good players. And the only thing I remember from back then was me getting a message from one of them on my console. Not on my console, on my, my Facebook. Because every good player has to have like a Facebook or something to get in contact with other good players of their clan. So I had my Facebook set up to where my gamer tag was my nickname at the time. And there's like, hey, so you really are this person out of your whole clan, even though you're the leader and you can choose another leader and come to our clan, you would get accepted to this clan. I'm like, huh? I'm sorry, could you say that again? They're like, yeah. If you ever chose, you wanted to become better, you wanted to get more recognition, more fame, more subscribers, more anything, because I was a small YouTuber, I would just post me doing some bot trick shots here and there on my phone. They're like, we'll get you the equipment, we'll teach you how to use it, we'll do everything that you need to know, we'll even buy you a PC so you can edit. And I'm like, I wish I could, but I gotta quit gaming. And they're like, why do you gotta quit gaming? You're really good at it. I'm like, well, school's coming up soon and Wi-Fi's getting shut off. Which it did. It got shut off for about 4 months. Felt bad. I got a lot of books. I read a lot. And that's what I went into, like, the 3rd, 4th grade. And I told them, like, I'm not that old. They're like, what do you mean you're not that old? I'm like, I'm just about to go into 4th grade. They're like, you know you're way too advanced. There's no way. I'm like, yeah. I'll let you know whenever I get out of 4th grade. And they're like, okay, well, just so you know, the offer still stands. No matter, whenever you come back, no matter how old you are, we just can't have you on our pro team. I'm like, okay. And then I messaged him about a month after my internet got turned on. About this time, it was in the middle of 4th grade, so my grades wasn't slipping. I was doing just fine. They said I can start doing whatever I wanted again. So I asked to get my internet back. They got the internet back. Got my PlayStation back. I started playing. Then I remembered they said that I can join their clan, so I added them. Then I sent them a message on Facebook saying, what do I do to get in? And then they messaged me back about a week later saying, the offer did stand, but the Pro League says that you have to be in middle school or up to be able to join a clan just for entertainment. And I'm like, well, can we still be friends until I get in middle school? It's only like another year or so. And they're like, yeah, we can. And about a year or so later, I text them like, hey, I am in 5th grade, last day. So I was about to become a 6th grader as soon as the day ended. And they're like, now they say you gotta be in high school. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is what I text them to. I'm like, you know what? You're just yanking my chain. I was never allowed to get in this clan. So then a leader texts me. He's like, hey, what has this guy been saying to you? And I'm like, he's been saying that I could get in. I have to be in middle school. I get in middle school, and now he says I gotta be in high school. He's like, you can get in, because he's no longer in the clan. He still thinks he's in, but we kicked him about a month ago. I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, so you are in middle school, right? And I said, this is my last day, last 5 minutes, I get on the bus, I get off this property, and then I'll be in 6th grade. Guaranteed. And so I did, and they're like, well, now you can join the clan. All you gotta do is make an account. I'm like, okay. No. He said something about you guys getting me the equipment I need to edit, record, and all this other stuff. And then he's like, yeah, we'll do that, but you have to move in with us. I'm like, I can't do that right now. You know, I'm only in 6th grade. And they're like, yeah, I know. Which, we will send you a lump sum of money. So you could try to get it over there. I'm like, okay. So they send the money. They're like, did you get the money? I'm like, no. When did you send it? And they said I sent that like a month ago. Okay, so when I went to go check in my messages and stuff, they sent it like a month ago, but it ended up going to my parent, the one who was nowhere near me. It was $1,000, and it went to my dad. And I was mad because it said to me, and then I got confirmation because it was on a card too. Like, it was on a card addressed to me, and then the card number was on and all that stuff. Then the clan got confirmation that it was used for beer and some Jack Daniels, aka alcohol. Beer and alcohol is the same thing, and cigarettes and Mountain Dew. And I'm like, I'm in the 6th grade, I can't do that. They're like, are you lying to me? I'm like, I can't be lying to you when I'm telling you the truth. Like, how do we know that? I'm like, listen, video call me on Messenger in about 15 minutes and I'll show you. And they're like, why can't we do it now? And I'm like, well, can't do it now because I'm kind of on the bus. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I get home. I say, are you ready to VC, video chat? And I'm like, they're like, yeah. So I call them up. And to my surprise, the person I've been texting this whole time was a leader of the big, like one of the big known clans nowadays. And I was like, whoa, I did not realize it was you. I'm a huge fan. I watch your videos every night before I go to sleep. I even adapted into your kind of play style and play that way, but I do it with snipers. And then he's like, oh, okay, so you're a good player then. I'm like, yeah, I'm an okay player. I drop a nuke every couple days or so, and I think that's an average player. I'm like, average players at my school doesn't drop a nuke at all. Unless he's camping in spawn. And he's like, oh, so that's what you play with. I'm like, yeah, that's my lobbies. So Then I show him the report card that you get on the last day. And he's like, what is this supposed to show me? And then I flip the camera over to where I can like show it. It said the exact date, the exact, like the time I was released, the grade I was in, and my name. And he's like, okay, so you're not lying to me. This is kind of bull. Who would do that stuff? And I'm like, where'd you guys send it to? They said my dad's address. So I'm like, oh, my dad was not with me. He left me when I was young. I haven't seen him for my whole life. And I probably won't see him until I start making money. And they're like, where do you live now? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just keep the money. I don't want this accident to happen again, because if you send me another 1,000, it'll probably go to them or my mom or whoever. And I'm like, okay. So I asked them not to do it. They didn't do it. I said, I'll try to get me a card or something to where you can personally just PayPal it to me. And like, how do you know about PayPal? I'm like, I watch videos. I want to become a big streamer or YouTuber, so I need to get a card anyways for PayPal so they can transfer the money to it. And I'm like, oh, they're like, yeah, that's how we do it a lot, PayPal or a different one. So I'm like, okay. So I asked my mom to open up a bank account so I can get PayPal, and she didn't want to do it until I was old enough to know exactly what it was like. And then the offer vanished without a trace because I had to make a new Facebook, and I put my gamer tag hoping that one of them would find me again. But I found one of them. I texted them like, hey, I had to make a new Facebook, my old one got hacked. And they're like, okay, but you was just texting me last night saying that you don't want to be in a clan, that this clan is trash and I'm gonna go make a better clan. I'm like, I didn't have that Facebook for over a month. And so after that, they video chatted while they was talking to me, my other Facebook. And then I had a friend on here by the name of Katana, like legit katana, like the sword katana. I'm like, okay, so that's the name. And then it pops up, user has joined. And then I just mute my mic. They say that, he says, who is this? I'm like, or I'm not like, they're like, this is somebody else who just wants to talk to us. Big fan. And so they started talking. I unmute my mic, so, and this is exactly what I say. So Katana, why did you hack my Facebook, pal? And they're like, oh shit, you figured me out. What do I do about this now? And I'm like, you could do one thing. Change the Facebook password back to it and let me get it back, and then I'll change it to where you can't find out or what it is, or you can just shut that Facebook down completely. And then the guy, the clan that I was showing out for, he's just like, you know what, it seems like your accounts get hacked a lot more, and I want to figure out this reason. So then I sat down and explained what happened. Me and Katana had just got done 1v1ing about a month ago, like right when he hacked my Facebook. And he's like, dude, I am 10 times better than you. Like, okay, I won't try. I wasn't trying. I was going about 35-40%, and he couldn't get a kill on me. So therefore he said, you know what, that was a lucky game. You had host advantage. I let him host. I was going about 35-40% like the first game. I did the exact same thing, even though he had host advantage and I was glitching back and forth. He didn't hit me once. I was alive. I ran out of ammo one time, so I picked up his gun and killed him with it. And I was 30-0 each time. So all that happened. And then his brother got on. He's like, you know what, I was in phase. I'm talking fast because I want to go to sleep. He said that he was in phase. I was like, what was your name? He said his name. I forget it now. Can't even believe I remembered Katana. But it was phase something. And I was like, okay, I'll go 100% when if he was in phase. You had to be good. I killed him at 100% about 65, 70 times, and it was out of 100, and he didn't get a kill on me until I got 99. Then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a trick shot. I pull out a DSR, I go for insta fakey to a insta swap. Again, ladder stall, insta swap to headshot cross map. And he's like, dude, you're a hacker, I don't even know how you're doing this, blah blah blah. And then about, well, the current time, the month later, saying Katana talked to me again, finally told me his real name was Jeff, or Jeffrey. And I was like, okay, so what's the matter, Jeffrey? And then he's like, well, sorry for hacking your account, but you kind of made my brother going from a hardcore gamer to leaving phase, leaving gaming completely. He sold his PlayStation 4, no, his PlayStation 3, sold every game, gave his GTA 5 to me, and went to his old school saying, can I get a janitor job? And then worked his way up to cleaning like restaurants of high caliber. And I was like, whoa, why do you do that? And he's like, well, he told you to go 100% on him, and I told him that wasn't a good idea because he was destroying me at 35, and he said, that's fine, I'm better than you anyways. And whenever you killed him so many times and he only killed you once, he said that he killed you out of pure skill. But I was watching the whole time and he just stood still, and I was like, yeah, I let him kill me, I wanted to hit a trick shot on him. And he's like, yeah, that right there is what broke his spirit. He stopped playing video games. He got a flip phone so he didn't have to look at any games on his phone. He gave me his iPhone 4, and I was like, I didn't want to do this. Like, I never wanted to end somebody's gaming career so badly. And his brother just got home and he's like, here, you want to talk to him? I'm like, yeah, I want to apologize. I don't want to end somebody's career like that and just not apologize for it. And so he gets on the phone, he's like, hey, who's this? I'm like, hey man, sorry for that 101 dust. And he's like, oh, so it's you. Yeah, I sold my PlayStation and all that other stuff, cause, you know, I thought my little brother was bluffing, saying that he was only going 35-40% on him. And I was like, no, I wasn't lying about that. I don't like holding back whenever somebody say they was in a big clan. Maybe I'll get a recruit, or maybe they'll just stop trying to act like they're better than me whenever I'm just wanting to play the game. And he's like, well, you did a dang good job of making people not think they're better than you, because I quit playing games, period. And every time I get home, he gets off the game, so I get late. I caused that big of a damage in your heart. He's like, well, I'll probably get back into gaming someday, and whenever I do, I'd have to hit you up so you could tease me. I'm like, I don't think I can. After that, I've gone on Fortnite is a solid 90 to 95. And the only reason of that is because I was going up against PC players. Now I know you don't have to believe me, and I don't want you to believe me. I don't want you to think I'm some kind of dummy just trying to boast, or just trying to get out there and say this. I'm not. But anyways, I rambled on way out of my boundary. I am way too tired. I need some sleep. So I'm just gonna go clean my bed off, set my laptop up, listen to stuff while I sleep. Wake up tomorrow, clean the room, get the gift card, come here, and then if you watched all the way until this part, the ending part, let me know in the comments below. Okay? Saying here. And if you are, you'll know tomorrow I am running subscriber playgrounds. People on my list can invite me to parties or join my party. I will be appearing. I'll probably make a whole new account to do this. So just keep that in mind. And if anything else just happens to happen to me, like say it's, you know, say it's not what I expected or not what you wanted to see or anything like that, just let me know. And if you want me to make a and if you want to make a solo account, I don't recommend you doing that until you try out. But this is a huge but. Okay? If you put, okay, now I gotta run this through with everybody else, but I'm gonna think it's okay. If you put a lowercase s, uppercase, or if you put it a lowercase s, a 4, and then a lowercase h, and then go from there. If that is not already a clan, make that a clan. But you won't be making it a clan because you would just be copying our clan. And the whole reason for that is a name that you guys could slap on and be like, hey, I'm a fan, or I'm part of this guy's family, or whatever, you know what I mean? Because this right here, solid relevance for right now. The irrelevant team is what I'm calling this until someone comes up. Irrelevantees, okay? So us irrelevantees have to stick together. Say you want to stream snipe me, by all means. Just come up with a clever name, but don't put your YT in it. Like, look at King Richard's loot. It's King space Richards space loot. That's an original name. That's his YouTube channel. He runs up, drops some loot. My bad. Runs off, gets more loot, comes back. Boom. He automatically gets a chug jug or something. He's always carrying something so he can hold it, his hand out to run straight towards you. Now, if there's a specific way you can do this, the only thing I ask if you're going to stream snipe me is legitimately, now I don't know how hard this is going to be or how easy this is going to be, but if you have this skin, okay, just do something to let me know, okay? And I'll pick it in a second because I really want to like do it. So this is my layout right here, okay? And for this I got to set up my pickaxes up, but it's gonna look something like this right here. If you see any one of these pickaxes, you know that this is exactly me. Like, this is my setup. But it's mostly going to be this axe because I love the way it sounds. It sounds like this scythe, just a little bit, like a heavier scythe. But if you haven't, do bass drift, and if you can't, this is fine. I don't mind. Okay. Say you have this drift, or let's say this drift, or this one, so you can have a cape right here, stage 3 drift, okay, because that one looks okay with the cape. Boom, stage 3 drift. Okay, I like the cape part, but if you can't get the cape, put on either a back bling that looks good with it. So you have like Black Knight or whatever, just put that on, or put the Enforcer on. But most of you guys will all have a certain back bling by the name of Pool Floaty or Pool Party. Okay, slap it on. Okay, and have whatever pickaxe, because I won't be able to see your pickaxe, right? Like you're supposed to be running at me with something. Doesn't matter for anything else. And if I have to claim a dance, it's not gonna be hard to claim a dance. If you have it, run at me with either the eagle or the living large. Now, those are my two favorite dances out of the whole game. I do love me breaking or break down, and I also love me some of this. But you can run anything, but if you're stream sniping me specifically, this is what you need to look at. The drift with the mask and Pool Party. Okay. Any drift below the mask, I won't know it's you. Okay. Say the drift. Let's say it's this drift, and you have the cape. Boom. This is what you would look like running at me. And personally, I like the way that looks. But you may not. Go with the drift. If you have the cape, go at stage 1. If you don't have the cape, go at stage 3. But you have the cape and you don't like the way stage 1 looks with it, go to stage 2, take a look, click it, and then find a back bling that you like. Okay? And then post it in the chat, because if you're stream sniping me, you gotta be on my stream. Post in the chat what back bling you're wearing. Actually, don't post what back bling you're wearing. Post what drift you are. I allow any drift below the mask to stream snipe me. You can have the mask. You cannot have the overjacket. You can have the mask below. And I understand people from YouTube don't like it, and all that other stuff. I like the way that looks, actually. But it's personally the streamers that would have the authority to say stream snipe me. So I'm declaring right now, if you are wearing anything other than drift stage 4, I think it is. No, stage 3 and below. Just put that into my S. So this is how it will go. Okay? We'll go with the way it says it, or the way I think of it as in my head. Stage 1 will be base. Stage 2 will be vest or hoodie. Well, I guess this is vest. Sure. Stage 3 will be vest. Stage 4 would be mask. But how this is gonna go is for stage 1, aka base, it'll be S1. Stage 1, aka stage 2, S2, and so on and so forth. S2, aka S3, and S3, aka S4. So you go S4, S3, S2, S1 in the chat, saying FS or cape or PP, aka pool. Okay, so say you're wearing S3, okay? S3, and you don't have the cape, but you have pool party. It would be S, capital S, 3, space, pool, or P. Okay? Once again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will explain the stream snipes tomorrow in my next stream. But I gotta hop off. I got stuff to do in the morning. I gotta get my stuff. I gotta edit something. I got to buy stuff. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be a long day. And as in every video, I'm gonna start saying my new saying. And if you don't like it, let me know in the comments. But anyways, got one more thing, and that's